This morning, many pausing to remember the Oklahoma City bombing, the deadliest act of homegrown terrorism in U.S. history. April 19, 1995, at exactly 9:02 a.m., Timothy McVeigh, a former Army soldier with anti-government views, blew up a rented truck packed with explosives, devastating the Murrah Federal Building and leaving the nation in shock. 168 people were killed, including 19 children. Hundreds more were injured.
People say they heard and felt the blast miles away. Downtown was filled with shattered glass, and this was a parking lot across the street from the Federal Building. Suddenly, it was filled with torched cars. But that tree was still standing.
An unassuming American elm suddenly became known as the survivor tree.
This tree is a 100-year-old American elm tree, so you can see where it burnt. You can see the dark on the bark where it burnt. It didn't break, but it burned.
Now, 30 years after the bombing, it's come to symbolize resilience, with roots running deep. Its seedlings have been planted as far away as Capitol Hill. More trees are being planted across Oklahoma this year.
This one's for Michael James, and that one will be for Carrie.
Doris Jones already has 2 in her front yard. Her 26-year-old daughter, Carrie Ann Lenz, worked with the DEA in the Federal Building.
She was a lot of fun. She was blunt. She would just tell you if you didn't like it, it was just too bad.
Carrie was 6 months pregnant and found out she was having a baby boy the day before the attack.
She said, and we named him. His name is Michael James Lenz III. We're going to call him Trey.
Doris says Carrie often ran late in the morning, but not on April 19th.
Why was she early that day?
She had her ultrasound pictures, and she wanted to share with the girls.
All these years later, authorities are warning domestic terrorism is still a very real threat.
I hope that people will think about what they're doing before they act. You know, think about what it's done to me, what it's done to hundreds and hundreds of other people because of one selfish act.
Why are you willing to reopen these wounds 30 years later?
They're always fresh. It's like a sore. It kind of begins to scab over, but it's still there. You just scratch it a little bit and, you know, the blood is back. It's just a fact of my life.
Doris Jones is among the family members of victims as well as survivors expected to be at the annual remembrance ceremony here in Oklahoma City this weekend. Former President Bill Clinton, who was in office the day of the attack, is expected to speak at that event. Peter, Lauren, Emily, back to you.
Jesse Kirsch, thank you. Oh, gosh, can you imagine 30 years?
30 years. What a moving story to hear from that mother.
The strength of that mother.
It's one of the most powerful memorials in all of America as well. We talk about the 9/11 memorial here. That one really is powerful to be on site in Oklahoma City as well.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.